Why is it that we seem to have such a hard time talking about opioid addiction and getting conclusive facts about the epidemic that is facing our country? In doing research for this basics, we found that almost every reputable source for information had different information about this topic, from how many people die each year to what opioids actually are. This assignment has been frustrating. So I'm going to set the stage for today's discussion by giving you just some basic terms that might help you in understanding the opioid problem. First, what the dictionary says. Merriam-Webster defines an opiate as a drug containing or derived from opium and tending to induce sleep and alleviate pain. The first known use of the word opiate was in the 15th century. Natural forms of opiates include morphine, codeine, heroin, and opium. Webster further defines the opioid as possessing some properties characteristic of opiate narcotics, but not derived from opium. Interestingly, the first known use of the word opioid was not until the 1950s. Two of the most widely prescribed pain medications, oxycodone and hydrocodone, are opioids. Wait, according to Wikipedia, almost all opioids are derived from opiates, which come from opium. Okay, let's back up. What is opium? According to everyone, opium is the dried latex liquid that comes from a poppy pod from the poppy plant. Pretty much the same plant that makes the seeds we put in muffins and on pastries. That latex is heated until it turns into a dark brown tar, which is then called opium. Opium is essentially made up of 3 alkaloids, 2 of which are psychoactive. Phenanthines such as morphine, codeine, and thebaine are the main psychoactive constituents. They all have powerful analgesic properties. They block pain. But they can also block breathing, which is a pretty nasty side effect. From these 3 alkaloids come most of the opioids that fall on both the prescription side of the ledger and the illicit side of the ledger. On to morphine. Approximately 12% of the opium latex is made up of the analgesic alkaloid morphine. Morphine was first produced right after the Civil War so that precise doses could be given. Morphine is processed to chemically produce heroin and other synthetic opioids for medicinal use and for illegal drug trade. That latex also contains codeine, another form of analgesic opiate, and thebaine. While thebaine is not used therapeutically, it can be converted industrially into a variety of compounds, including oxycodone, oxymorphone, oxycontin, and naloxone. So most everything we are talking about comes from opium. Now you have a good base to hit the topic straight on. We will be back with a discussion about what to do next with the opioid epidemic. For the County Seat, I'm Maggie Kay.